It's a brand new week, and this one is looking pretty good for Google Stadia as they're releasing 3 titles that many have been looking forward to. But before we take a look at those, let's quickly go over 2 other headlines also happening on Stadia this week. If you're a Stadia Pro subscriber, you can look forward to another free Play Days event this weekend. This time, it's for the Elder Scrolls Online. It's worth pointing out that this is the 4th consecutive weekend in a row where a free Play Days event is taking place. This seems to become more and more of a regular thing, and it's actually really cool to see. The last 3 were for Rainbow Six Siege, Far Cry 5, Marvel's Avengers, and the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. It's a pretty wide variety of games, and it's good to see both Square Enix and Ubisoft on board with actually supporting this practice. But this time, it's all about ESO. Stadia Pro subscribers can begin playing from August 17th at 7 AM Pacific time to August 30th, 7 AM Pacific. This gives you a very big window to actually try out the world of the Elder Scrolls Online. It's a really fantastic experience, and if you're into MMOs, you should definitely give it a shot. The second bit of news is for YouTube Premium subscribers and new users to Stadia. If you happen to be both, well, you can get 3 months free of Stadia Pro. While this bit of news may not mean much for us current Stadia users, it's always good to see this sort of cross-promotion exist because it no doubt will bring some new users over to the platform. Not to mention, if you happen to know somebody who uses YouTube Premium and they're into games, this may be a good way to actually get them to try it out. But now it's time we take a look at the 3 latest titles hitting the Stadia store this week, and let me just say, they're looking pretty good. First up, we have Humankind. It's available now from Sega and is a brand new IP in the 4-time strategy game genre. If you're into games like Civilization, this is right up your alley and you should certainly consider checking it out. To top it off, the Stadia port of the game does offer exclusive features. The first is State Share. This adds a bit of a competitive spin on the game. Think that you've done a great job in your game of Humankind? Well, you can leave your mark, capture a screenshot or video clip, and then invite your friends to play your unique game world from the very beginning. Leaving a mark actually gives players 3 types of content to explore as well. First up is the Memories event, as it marks the significant accomplishments by the game state creator during the game with fame rewards. Then you have challenges. These are great actions by the game state creator that will generate additional challenge for players to attempt, rewarding fame if accomplished in time. Lastly, you have archaeology sites. This map records the remains of civilizations and humanity left by the game state creator. Discovering these sites will trigger fame bonuses and special narrative events. As you can tell, the State Share implementation for Humankind actually sounds a bit more in-depth than most things we've seen in the past. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come because it is actually very interesting, especially for this style of game, and I can't wait to give it a shot. Another unique Stadia feature that's launching alongside this game is called Direct Touch. This will allow you to interact directly with the game using your phone's touchscreen instead of the touch gamepad overlay. Actions such as tapping, sliding, pinching the screen with your fingers will directly affect the game, just like a touchscreen should. This is actually really good to see because this sort of implementation into a game makes it a lot better to play on a mobile or touchscreen device overall. Humankind will be the first game to support this sort of control method, but it certainly won't be the last, and I can't wait to see what else ends up incorporating it. And as a heads up, for those who do prefer playing on a gamepad, that is still an option. This is just an addition to that. The second title we're going to be talking about is a major sports franchise because Madden NFL 22 launches Friday, August 20th from EA Sports. Or if you pick up the Dynasty Edition, it's available to play right now, as it gives you 3-day early access to the title. This is the latest installment in the ever-popular American football franchise, and I have to say it's good to see it on Stadia because a lot of people do play this every year. It's not particularly my style of game as I don't tend to play many sports games out there, but it is a very important one to have on the platform. At this point in time, I'm not exactly sure if it's built off the next gen or the last gen port of the game. If you happen to know, do let me know down in the comment section below. I have no doubt many might be asking themselves the very same question, so once there's an answer, I'll be sure to pin it down in the comment section below. The last title coming to Stadia this week is a first on Stadia release, and that's Young Souls. It's available starting today and happens to be a game that features some really gorgeous animation and incredible art direction. It's a 2D brawler where you're gonna get to fight hordes of belligerent goblins, leveling up with hundreds of weapons, accessories while you explore and journey between worlds. It has some crossover gameplay mechanics, and I have to say the game itself actually looks really good. It's supposed to have a pretty rich storyline with multiple story paths for you unlock as you make your way through dozens of dungeons. While that covers the latest releases coming to Stadia, I do also want to give a quick mention that Marvel's Avengers Black Panther expansion, which is free for all owners, will be coming out this week as well. It brings Black Panther, the Wakanda environment, 2 villains, and new challenges to explore. If you're a fan of this game, you won't want to miss out on this expansion. Personally, it seems like the most interesting one to date. And that covers all the Stadia news for the week. Let me know what you're looking forward to most down in the comments section below. For myself, it's gotta be Young Souls. I really dig the art style and I can't wait to dive into this 2D brawler. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, thank you for watching the video. This has been The Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming and VR related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.